This game went from 0 visits to 20 million in around 2 weeks, and it's made about 20 million Robux from donations. I'm going to show you exactly how this game made so much Robux and how you can do the same too. So this is the game right here. It's called Please Donate. And the objective of the game is to get people to donate to your booths. So these are all different booths with people trying to get donations. And these buttons link to the booth owner's game passes or t-shirts. So like if I click on 5, it shows this person's t-shirt, and then I can just donate, and right there it's going to go from 15 to 20. So people literally send in this game all day trying to beg people to donate to their booth so they can get Robux, and surprisingly it actually works really well for a lot of people. Like if I go over to the top raised list, there's people who have been donated hundreds of thousands of Robux, as you can see. I think you can start to see why this game became so popular so quickly, because if someone sees one person getting a ton of donations, they're going to instantly try and do the same thing so they can also get donations. This is exactly why when I made my AFK donation game last year, a ton of other AFK games popped up, and this brings us into the first reason why this game did so well and made so much Robux for the owner: YouTube. A ton of YouTubers made videos about this game, which helped the game a lot. There were people like Flamingo, Creekcraft, Dennis, and more YouTubers making videos on this game, and then all of their viewers would come to this game and try to make Robux through donations. So the game started to blow up and eventually reached like 10,000 players and has been sitting at that number for like a week. So you have this donation game with like 10,000 players all day and just thousands of donations happening per day. Like this is the live donations right here, and it's like this all day. So you can imagine how much Robux this game is making. This is how it is the entire day. It's just all these donations, literally thousands per hour probably. Pretty crazy how many donations are happening in this game. And yeah, eventually the game is going to start making a lot of Robux. I mean, the game is even number 5 on top earning next to games like Bloxburg and Adopt Me. So this game is making a serious amount of Robux, like probably even over 20 million Robux. Another reason donation games do so well is because people like to be on top of leaderboards and lists. So if you have a giant leaderboard in Spawn, chances are people are going to compete to be on that leaderboard, which is exactly why my donation game last year made so much Robux. So this game is making a crazy amount of Robux, but how can you do the same? So obviously you could do the exact same thing that this game is doing, which has actually worked for some people. Even though I wouldn't really recommend it, you can try and imitate what this guy did and make a donation game and then try and advertise it. Although it would be hard to get really popular since there is so much competition now, but it is possible. Another thing that is possible is you hitting that subscribe button. So if you want to be a part of the 9% club, hit that subscribe button below. Another thing people are doing is making a donation game but then putting a spin on it. So I saw a game where you actually had to make art and then you could sell the art for however much Robux you wanted. This is actually a really cool idea, and that game is actually doing really well. And I'm sure there's a lot of other games that can have the same concept, and you can make one of those games. So clearly donation games do really well, but that doesn't mean you have to make a donation game to make a lot of Robux from a game. You can also get creative and make some sort of game where people need to wait a while to do something, which would get a lot of premium payouts, as I talked about in my free Robux video. You can also make a game where you're rewarded based off how many minutes you spend in the game. That's just a couple of ideas, but you can definitely make a lot of Robux with premium payouts and of course game passes through those games. So as you can see, there's a lot of opportunities to make Robux with games on Roblox, especially if you have an audience anywhere. So if you do, make sure to use that to your advantage. Even if you don't, you can always post stuff on TikTok or another social media platform and eventually get a lot of views. Thanks for watching. Peace out.